4 days into floor votes to elect the next House Speaker, Republican leader Kevin McCarthy at last picking up momentum. Cheers on the House floor as more than a dozen of the anti-McCarthy holdouts moved into the GOP leader's support column, cracking the ultra-conservative coalition against him.
McCarthy.
This amid back-to-back losses for the California lawmaker. But even with the progress, McCarthy still lacks the votes to claim the speakership.
The last 4 days, they haven't been ideal. They've been difficult. But I do see fighters. I see patriots who love this country and want to make things better.
Friday morning, just before his 12th straight loss, McCarthy walking into the U.S. Capitol with a pep in his step and confidence in his voice.
We're going to make progress. We're going to shock you.
But McCarthy is still quiet on exactly what that means and when the votes he needs to secure the gavel will materialize. The GOP leader reiterating his latest round of concessions to the so-called rebel Republicans who have refused to lend him their support, including a change to the House rules to allow just one lawmaker, Republican or Democrat, to trigger a vote to remove him as Speaker. While some have flipped in his favor, the remaining ultra-conservatives claiming never Kevin are still holding their ground.
Mr. McCarthy doesn't have the votes today. He will not have the votes tomorrow, and he will not have the votes next week, next month, next year.
And as for how long this could drag on, McCarthy himself is reluctant to put a timeline on it. A sign that even with the movements that he says are happening behind the scenes, nothing is guaranteed until the final votes are tallied. In Washington, Faith Abube, ABC News.